Welcome to Ground Control. You will not believe what I have to show you. It has been in the works for a very long time, and I was wondering if I was ever going to get this project completed. I finally, yes, finally completed the brushless conversion of the Volantex Sport Cub 500. So today we are going to be doing the Re-Maiden with a 1S brushless power system. It's a little fatter than I would have liked with the landing gear and a 400 milliamp hour 1S LiPo. It tips the scales at 68.5 grams. I do not have the motor I would have preferred to have in this. I have a Racer Star 1206 7500 kV motor with an HQ 5030 T-mount prop. It produces about 64 grams of thrust, so I'm going to have a little less than a 1-to-1 thrust to weight ratio on it. I don't know how aerobatic it will be. We will have to see. I just knew that the 7500 kV motor was going to be the best for a 1S setup, but in fact it turned out to be the 6000 kV motor. And I used that in the P51 Mustang 1S brushless conversion. And if you guys have watched that little thing fly on a 1S brushless power system, it is absolutely awesome. Plenty of power. So anyway, I had a lot of starts and stops. Life gets busy. It's not as polished as I would have liked. I've still got a chunk of foam out of the nose. I've got 2 big chunks of foam out of the bottom because I used to fly this in manual mode when it was stock, and I've nosed it in quite a few times. So I still have some work to do on the cowling, but as far as flying, it should be fine. So I will meet you out at the field. Re-Maiden of the Volantex Sport Cub 500, now that it's 1S brushless. I made a mistake this morning. I thought I was charging and packing up 400 milliamp hour LiPos, and what I actually packed up was 500 milliamp hour LiPos, so it's going to be even heavier than I planned on. That's not good. But anyway, let's see what this Re-Maiden is like. Hopefully it will fly. Woo! It's been a while since I flew this and I almost hit myself. It's been a while since I flew this in manual mode. Holy cow. Whee! I told you, it's been a while since I've flown these microplanes. Wow, look at that. I am all over the place. But we are flying. I would say our brushless conversion was a success. Once I get used to the controls on this again, though. Whoa. And it's a lot heavier than it was, than I had planned on. Oh, a lot heavier. It's not going to be as aerobatic as it was, unfortunately. Still has a good roll rate though. Wow. Man, I think I'm going to have to increase my expo. Yeah, it still has a pretty good roll rate. Not as much power as I'd hoped. I wish I'd had the lighter weight battery, and I wish
that I would have had the other motor that produced more thrust. Yeah, just can't do a loop. Gosh darn it. Just can't do one. Whee! It's faster than I remember. Doesn't it seem faster to you guys? Man, I may have to tone the ailerons down a little bit. I'm having a hard time keeping up with it. Whoa! Yes, my skill flying this thing has really dropped off. It's been so long. Oh, and I'm getting low on power here. Let's see if we can bring it in. Tunk. How long did I have that in the air? Less than 4 minutes, I think. Maybe it was a good thing I brought the 500 milliamp hour light bulb. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Are we still intact here? We are. Okay, so I'm going to dial down my ailerons a bit and put a fresh battery in it, and we'll put it back in the air again. Man, I wish I'd have packed the 400s, you know? Oh well. At least it was a successful Re-Maiden as a 1S brushless bush plane. So, I'll make my adjustments in the transmitter and then we'll put it in the air again. See you in a minute. Okay, so I kept my dual rates on the aileron down to from 100% to 85% and increased my expo from 55 to 60. So we'll see how that works out. Are we ready? It doesn't look like I'm going to get a lot of flight time with the 7500 kV motor. It just doesn't have as much torque as the 6000 kV, so I'm sure it's pulling more amps. But anyway, let's see if we can get it in there. Woo! I am still twitchy on the ailerons. I know I really increased the movement on the ailerons the last time that I had flown it, which had been ages ago, but I had forgotten just how much. But our little brushless bush plane is flying. I just need to do a lot of tuning to it. Woo! That is a fast little bush plane. It's not nearly as floaty as it was because it's heavier. Woo! Oh man, I tell you. Maybe I should just try it with rudder here on the turns and not use so much aileron. That might be a little better. Yeah, that's working out better. A little bit better. Nice roll rate. Whoa. Watch out for the scrub. So, I got a lot of tuning to do, but it is flying fairly well. I just need to get my control surfaces toned down a bit. Mostly the ailerons. The rudder feels good. I could probably tone down the elevator a little bit too. Yeah, flying much bigger planes. Okay, so we're running low on power again. So let's see if we can set it down over here. Oh, that was hard. Okay, so successful conversion, successful 2 flights. I've got to tune my control surfaces, but other than that, I think it's working out pretty well. Oh, I just damaged my nose again. And we got company. Okay, so I broke my motor mount on that landing. But anyway, stay tuned. I'll do some more work on it. I'll get it tuned out better, get the control surfaces toned down a bit, and then we'll have it flying pretty well. And the next time I bring it out, I will bring it out with a 400 milliamp LiPo, not a 500.
Thanks for watching us in the air.